You know, some of the biggest, most game-changing ideas, they start out as just a simple sketch on a whiteboard. And today, we're going to look at one of those sketches. It's an idea that imagines a future where the services we need every day are instant, they're real-time, and get this, they're completely free. So let's break it down. Seriously, just take a second and think about that. What if you needed something, a doctor's appointment, a specific cake from a bakery, maybe a tennis court for this afternoon, and you could get it immediately? With no middleman, no searching, and no paying some extra fee just for the connection. I mean, it sounds a little bit like science fiction, right? Well, what if I told you the blueprint for that exact idea might be sitting right here, in this photo of a whiteboard? Now, this isn't just some random doodle. It's a whole flow diagram, and it lays out a really powerful system. We're going to dig into this sketch and see exactly how it's all supposed to work. Okay, so to really get how this whole thing works, we've got to start with the basics. Who are the main players here? Well, the diagram breaks it down into three essential roles, and everything revolves around how these three interact with each other. First up, you've got the customer. And this one's super simple, right? It's you. It's me. It's literally anyone who has a need and is looking for a service to fill that need. The entire system kicks off right here, with just a simple request from a customer.
Next up, we have the real engine of this whole operation, the AI agent. The best way to think about it is like your own personal digital matchmaker or a concierge. It hears what you need, it understands exactly what you're looking for, and then it instantly scans its network to find the absolute perfect match for you. And that brings us to our third and final player, the service provider. This could be your local doctor's office, the corner bakery, the sports club, you name it. But here's where it gets really interesting, and you can see it noted right on the board. The service provider is the actual client for the AI agent. That's a super important detail, and we're going to see why in a minute.
So, we've met the players. Now for the big question. What's in it for you, the customer? I mean, what's the payoff? Well, according to this blueprint, the benefits are huge.
For you, it all boils down to this powerful trio of benefits. First, it's free. No subscription fees, no finder's fees, nothing. Second, it's real time. That means you're finding out what's available right this second, not what might be open next Tuesday. And because that connection is instant, you get incredibly fast service delivery.
Okay, so you might be thinking, what's the catch, right? If it's totally free for me, how does this whole thing even work? And that's a fair question. It can't be a one-way street, so let's flip over to the other side of the coin and see what's in it for the service providers.
For the local business, the advantages are just as powerful. The AI agent is basically a fire hose of new customers, which directly fuels their revenue growth. It saves them a ton of time on things like marketing and scheduling. And by consistently delivering fast, reliable service, it helps them build that all-important trust with their customers.
And when you put it all side by side like this, you really see the elegance of the system. It's a genuine win-win. The customer gets an incredible service that's free, real-time, and fast, and the service provider, the AI's actual client, gets more business, saves time, and builds a better reputation. It's a perfect loop where everybody benefits. This all sounds amazing in theory, right? But what does it actually look like in our day-to-day lives? Well, the whiteboard sketch actually gives us a few specific examples to explore. Let's start with the big one, healthcare. I mean, this is a space where speed and access can literally change everything. So imagine this. You need to see a doctor right now. Instead of calling 10 different places, your AI agent just pings every clinic nearby and finds one that can see you immediately with zero wait time. Or it could let you know the exact second your prescription is ready for pickup. This isn't just a nice-to-have. It's a total game changer for how we get care. All right, let's switch gears to something a little more delicious. The whiteboard specifically calls out local businesses like bakeries and ice cream shops. You've got a last-minute celebration and you need that one specific cake? Boom! Your AI agent can find a bakery that just pulled one fresh out of the oven. Or, maybe you're wondering if that little ice cream shop on your way home has that seasonal flavor you love. The AI checks for you instantly, so you don't waste a trip. It's all about that instant connection. And finally, the sketch points us toward sports and children's welfare. And if you're a parent, you know this world is all about juggling schedules and trying to find opportunities. This is really all about seizing those spontaneous moments. You suddenly have a free afternoon and want to play some tennis. Your agent could find and book an open court for you in like 5 seconds. Or say your kid's soccer practice gets canceled last minute, the agent can instantly find an opening in a local art class and get them enrolled, just like that. So when you see it all laid out, from a simple idea on a whiteboard all the way to how it could change our daily lives, It's a pretty powerful vision for a much more efficient, much more connected world, isn't it? Which really only leaves one question. If you had this technology tomorrow, what's the very first annoying task you'd hand over to your personal AI agent?